In August 2025, a social media post backed by Kelsey Mitchell's mother, Chelsea, ignited a firestorm among Indiana Fever fans, casting a shadow over the team's chemistry. The post, shared on July 25th, claimed that Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston carry the Fever, dismissing Caitlin Clark's impact by stating, "These two players can win some games without Clark, but Clark can't win a single game without them." Chelsea's agreement with the post, saying, "I gotta agree," on July 26th, turned a fan's opinion into a perceived attack on Clark, the WNBA's 2024 Rookie of the Year, sparking debates about loyalty, respect, and the Fever's fragile unity. With the team at 18-14 and Clark sidelined by a groin injury, the controversy threatens to disrupt the synergy between Clark, Mitchell, and Boston, raising questions about whether family comments could fracture a playoff-contending roster. The original post, by a user named Steve Brown, argued that Clark's fans are delusional for overhyping her role, asserting that Mitchell and Boston are the Fever's true backbone.
Now, fans gonna be fans, man. They're gonna have their opinions. Everybody has their opinions about everything.
Chelsea's endorsement, shared publicly on her Facebook, sent fans into a frenzy. Clark supporters called it disrespectful, arguing it undermines her pivotal contributions, averaging 17.1 points and 8.2 assists per game in 2025 before her injury.
What's going on? Hey, are you trying to pretend like you hurt because Caitlin Clark really is hurt? Wait, what's going on? What's going on, man?
Mitchell's camp, however, doubled down, with some fans insisting her 21.3 points per game and Boston's 14.0 points and 8.9 rebounds proved their dominance. The debate quickly escalated beyond stats, framing Chelsea's comment as a betrayal of team unity, especially since Clark, Mitchell, and Boston are meant to be a cohesive trio driving the Fever's playoff push. The Fever's 2025 season has been a tale of two realities. With Clark, they're 8-5, showcasing dynamic offense fueled by her playmaking. Without her, they're 4-7, struggling with scoring efficiency and assists, as seen in their 92-70 rout of the Chicago Sky on August 9th, led by Mitchell's 26 points but lacking Clark's orchestration. Stats reveal Clark's impact. The team's assist average drops from 22.3 to 17.8 without her, and their offensive rating falls from 105.2 to 98.7. Mitchell thrives with Clark, shooting 47% from the field compared to 42% without her, as Clark's passes create easier looks. Boston's post-up efficiency also dips without Clark's pinpoint entries, with her field goal percentage falling from 52% to 46%. These numbers debunk the claim that Mitchell and Boston can carry the team alone, showing the trio's interdependence. Chelsea's comment, though likely meant to support her daughter, hit a nerve because it pits teammates against each other. In sports, family involvement can amplify tensions. Think Antonio Brown's family drama in 2019, which fueled distractions during his Raiders stint. Here, Chelsea's public agreement feels heavier than a fan's opinion, as it suggests internal skepticism about Clark's value. Publicly, Mitchell and Clark have praised each other. Mitchell, in a May 2025 interview, said Clark makes my game easier by drawing defenders, while Clark lauded Mitchell's consistency at Media Day. Their on-court chemistry, evident in pick-and-roll plays and fast-break connections, has driven the Fever to their first playoff berth since 2016. Yet, Chelsea's comment risks sowing doubt, making fans question whether locker room harmony is as strong as it seems. The Fever's history adds context. Before Clark's 2024 arrival, the team was a perennial bottom dweller, missing the playoffs from 2017 to 2023 despite Mitchell's scoring prowess. Clark's addition flipped their fortunes, with her vision and pace transforming the offense. Posts claim that Mitchell and Boston could win without Clark ignores the team's 4-20 record in 2023, when they leaned heavily on Mitchell's 18.7 points but lacked playmaking. Clark's absence in 2025 has exposed similar issues. In 11 games without her, the Fever's pace slows and Mitchell's shots become tougher, often forced under pressure. Boston, while a rebounding force, struggles without Clark's setups, as defenses collapse on her in the paint. The notion that Clark can't win without them is untested. She's never played without both, but the team's 8-5 record with her versus 4-7 without her suggests she's the catalyst. This drama isn't just about stats, it's about perception and respect. Fans see Clark, the #1 overall pick, as the Fever's future, while Mitchell, a 7-year veteran, is the proven leader. Boston, a 2023 All-Star, anchors the defense. Post and Chelsea's agreement frame it as a zero-sum game, implying one star outshines the others, which undermines the team's collective strength. Social media's amplification, turning a single comment into a viral spectacle, makes it worse. Fans split into camps, with Clark's supporters crying foul and Mitchell's backers arguing she's been overlooked. This division risks bleeding into the locker room, where trust is paramount. Players start questioning each other's commitment. The Fever's playoff hopes could falter, especially with Clark's return looming. Timing is brutal. Clark's injury, keeping her out since mid-July, has forced Mitchell and Boston to carry the load, with mixed results. Their August 9th win over Chicago showed resilience, but losses to stronger teams like the New York Liberty, 0-2 without Clark, highlight their limits. Chelsea's comment, made during this stretch, feels like a jab at Clark when she's down, amplifying perceptions of disloyalty. While Mitchell herself hasn't endorsed the post, her mother's voice carries weight, putting her in an awkward spot. The WNBA's tight-knit nature means such comments linger, potentially creating tension during film sessions or practices. Past examples, like Nalissa Smith's brother criticizing teammates in 2024, show how family remarks can disrupt team dynamics, even if players stay professional. Could this fracture the Fever? It's possible, but not inevitable. Mitchell, Clark, and Boston have shown maturity, focusing on shared goals in public. Mitchell's April 28 comments on team chemistry under coach Stephanie White emphasized unity, saying, "We're coming together on and off the court." Clark's return, expected in late August, could refocus the team if they address the issue internally. However, unchecked fan narratives and media scrutiny could keep the drama alive, chipping away at trust. The Fever's success hinges on their three-headed dragon: Clark's playmaking, Mitchell's scoring, Boston's rebounding, working as one. Chelsea's comment, while not a direct attack, risks becoming a distraction if the players don't shut it down. The broader issue is how family involvement complicates team dynamics. Chelsea likely aimed to champion her daughter, but her public stance turned a fan debate into a perceived locker room slight. In the WNBA, where stars like Clark face intense scrutiny, such comments fuel narratives of division. Fans must move past pitting players against each other and recognize that the Fever thrive when all three stars elevate one another. The numbers, 8-5 with Clark, 4-7 without, prove no single player carries the team alone. This controversy, if left unaddressed, could linger, but the Fever's playoff push depends on leaving the noise behind and focusing on their shared goal, a championship. Chelsea Mitchell's July 2025 endorsement of a post claiming Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston carry the Indiana Fever, while Caitlin Clark can't win without them, sparked a fan frenzy and questions about team chemistry. Stats show Clark's critical role, 8-5 record with her, 4-7 without, while Mitchell and Boston rely on her playmaking. Comment, though likely meant to support Mitchell, feels like a jab at Clark, risking locker room tension. With the Fever at 18-14 and playoff bound, this drama could disrupt their unity if not addressed, highlighting the dangers of family comments in a high-stakes season. Want more WNBA insights? Subscribe for exclusive breakdowns like this post and check our next video on the Fever's playoff push and how they navigate this drama.